advice on long distance relationships. Welcome to another episode coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on amazon.com. So, make a long story short, got an email from a guy. He's been watching me for a while, and he says he wants my take on long distance relationships. What's my opinions, pros and cons, and all that good stuff. And would I ever, or have I ever had a long distance relationship, or would I ever do it? Um, I have had a long distance relationship in the past, and I think for most people, it can be difficult, and I think it can be worth it if you have a plan. See, if you don't have a a lot of people are just delusional when it comes to having a long distance relationship. A lot of people are just playing around, not really serious. A lot of people are just hanging out. They'll just they'll they'll come to your town every so often, but there's no plan there. So that's just a waste of time. I don't really know what's that about. And then you have some people that are just delusional. They'll have like an online relationship, and if you ask, I had a barber like this in Atlanta. I had a barber like this. He said, "Hey, my girl live in Birmingham, Alabama, which is like 2 hours away, right?" So I said, "Hey, oh, cool. How'd y'all meet?" We met online. So I said, "Oh, how long y'all been knowing each other?" 8 months. So I said, "Oh, how long do y'all see each other?" He said, "I never seen her before." I said, "Get out of here. That ain't no relationship if you ain't never seen a person before. I mean, there's no such thing as an online relationship. Look, relationships are built in the flesh, in person. Now, some people will say, yeah, I seen her on Skype or on some type of video chat software on the cell phone or on the laptop. No. Relationships are built in person because there's a lot of things you cannot see through the internet. There's an online experience and there's a real experience in the flesh. That's where relationships are built. There's a reason why business people still travel to shake hands and have meetings with people that they do business with. We got all this technology today. People talk to each other on the phone, people do Skype, and that's cool. But people still will get on that plane and travel hundreds and thousands of miles. There's a reason why that is. Because the relationships are built in person. In person, you can see body language. You can see if the person's nervous. You can see if this person is being dishonest. You can't see all of that through Skype. You can't. You can't see if the person's sweating. You can't see all of that. You can't see their their mannerisms, and you can't see where they live, how they live. You can't see all of that through online. Through the online experience, you can't see all of that. So, first thing I would say, you have to be on the same page. What's the end goal? Where are we going with this? That's what relationships is all about. Relationship is about two people coming together, and we're supposed to be going somewhere like a vessel. So, what's the plan? Am I coming to you, or are you coming to me? As far as moving, that's y'all gotta have to decide, and y'all have to be on the same page. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road with these online relationships, or these long distance relationships, I should say. Now, see, the problem is, this is why a lot of women usually slide out, because you have to establish and maintain the emotional connection with a woman. And that's where a lot of guys drop the ball because, they just get on the phone and talk all the time and they just think that's enough. And meanwhile, this woman, she got somebody else on the side. She's smashing. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but it happens. And so she's gonna keep smashing the guy on the side until it's time for her to leave to be with you. This happens a lot. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not even saying that should bother you necessarily. Because if she's with you now, oh well, it's all good. Y'all just keep that thing pushing. But I'm saying, I've known some women that the guy will be in the military. He's stationed somewhere else. Somewhere else where she's living at the time. He's been in the military for 2, 4 years, 6 years. So I said, hey, when's the last time you seen him? 8 months ago, or a year ago. Could be a year and a half ago. But they still have a relationship, right? Long distance. But she got somebody on the side. She's smashing. So she's going to keep smashing that guy until it's time for them to move forward, get married, whatever. Or just move in with the guy on the base, whatever. I've seen that happen many times, especially in the military. So I'd say if you're gonna do a long distance relationship, just have a plan, and don't be surprised if you find out something that she's doing that don't get caught off guard, because things happen when there's distance in between people. It just is what it is. This is where the problem comes in, because some people need to be around each other at least once, twice a week in order for them to feel secure, in order for them to feel like they're really in a relationship, right? Now, there's some people, men and women, they don't need to see each other all the time. They don't need to see, if they see each other once a week, they're good. But some women, and even some guys, once a week ain't enough. Twice a week ain't enough, right? And that's where the problem comes in at. Because you have one person, they'll go along with it, but they're not necessarily being honest. They need more attention. They need more love and affection. But they'll go without in the short term just to get to where they need to be. So this is where the other guy comes in at on the side. Or the other girl comes in at on the side. So that's why I say if you get into a long-term relationship, don't be surprised if you find out anything that you might not like. Don't flip out. Don't act crazy. Look, women are human. They do stuff. They make mistakes just like guys do. They do things just like guys do. They might not, now you might not necessarily do some of the stuff that they would do or the way they would do it. But they do stuff too. We're all human. You don't necessarily have to like it, what they do. I mean, I don't like a lot of stuff that a lot of people do. But hey, man, look. Everybody, most people are a work in progress out here, especially if you're in your 20s and 30s. I mean, it's like, and we still live in the United States of America, whereas the attention span of people is like short. It's like maybe it's crazy, So hey, man, just know what you're getting into. And I would say it's gonna be a challenge, but as long as you have a plan, y'all on the same page, you can make it work. But if you're gonna sit online and act like, y'all just hanging out, having a good time, they stay 2, 3 hours, 4 hours away, and y'all just see each other every now and then, but y'all just doing stuff, hanging out. That's a waste of time. I mean, I would never get into an online, long distance relationship with somebody if I'm just hanging out and we smashing on the weekends when I come into town or whatever. That doesn't make any sense. If I can get a girl that's local for that, if I just want to have a good time, so I mean it's not worth it. I mean, why am I gonna wait? Why am I gonna wait on you 4, 6, 10, 12, 18 hours away to come see me once every 90 days or every 6 months? And where is this going? I mean, and this is where a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are delusional. I mean, if I want to have a good time, I can find somebody local for that. I mean, that's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. It's like, and then you have a lot of people that they'll chat with somebody online, send a couple emails for 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, and never seen them in person. They just talk to them on the telephone. They be like, "Oh, this is my girl, man." No, it's not your girl. You just having a conversation with her. That's a waste of time. So don't play yourself. Don't be like these other people that say, "I have an online relationship." It doesn't exist. Relationships are built in the flesh, imano imano, in person, shaking hands and taking names and patting booties. You did. So hey, if you like this video, click the link below click the bell below and subscribe and tell me what's been your experience having an online relationship, if you ever had one, or a long distance relationship, if you ever had one. So hey, any questions, any concerns? Share it below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.